Alright, welcome back to Marbles. Awesome bonus air. If you haven't played Marbles, you can type !play in the chat, and you'll be entered into the race as one of the marbles. And if you win, you get the satisfaction of winning something. And that's about it. You have a key for a furry detective game. I don't know, I have so many games I want to play, I'm not sure if I really want keys right now. This is something I've already heard of. Why can't you gamble? Did you gamble away all your bucks or something? Or are you just in one of those countries that it's not allowed? Very hard to see on this map. Unless you're a frog, and then you glow, so it's a little easier. Is there like a lower area down there? No, there isn't. If you go down there, you're just dead. Oh, that looks crazy over there. Less sus music. Here, I'll get some less sus music. It didn't like, it was too quiet the first time. Oh, someone just got thrown over the edge there. What even is this? Oh, it's those circular spinners. Why am I so tired? Sorry, F. GG's. Oh, I got third. Also, Galaxy, the Panda, Fly Sky, and Opa Opa. I'm like really tired today. Also, I'm trying to think of something to talk about, but I can't think of anything. My brain is melted right now. No, I haven't watched any new shows in a long time. I need show recommendations. I do want to watch, not a show, but I want to watch the, new Puss in Boots movie. But it annoys me, because, like, I don't want to go to the frickin' theater. And you can rent it on YouTube, but it's $30 on YouTube. Why is it $30? There's gotta be somewhere else you can find it. Pirate. I don't know, I kinda wanna like support movies like that. But I don't know about $30 for rent. Yeah, it's to rent. It's like, I don't know, it's ridiculous. Literally going to the theater is less money than that. Going to the theater, buying the expensive-ass popcorn and drink is still less money than renting it on YouTube. I don't know why it's so expensive. But I was like, oh, it's on YouTube, that's so convenient, I don't have to like get like another streaming service or anything, and then it was like 30 Canadian dollar. Which, to be fair, that's less than 30 US dollar. In-app purchase to speed your marble. No, it's not pay to win, it's just... You can pay to make your marble look cool. That's it. That would be dumb. I would stop playing this and make my own marble game. Goal! It's like a football goal. Wait, that actually is what that is. Do you say you don't yell goal in football? I'm not a football enjoyer. What do you yell in football? When they get like the kick. Wait, did Sorry F just win 2 in a row? GG's again to Sorry. S, Near, Android, and Dragons. It's still a touchdown, but you're not touching down, you're kicking it. That's a kick. Touchdown is when you run to the end. Kick down. No, I'm talking about football. That's like the football thing where it's this goal that's hovering in the air and you kick it, like American football. That's what that thing was. Field goal. So do you yell goal? Do they just not yell anything? They just yell curses at the other team? They just like yell slurs at them? That's my impression of sports. Stick their hands up. Oh my gosh, Zord emotes. the close one. See, if this game was pay to win, Seth would be winning right now. Oh shit. Seth, you have to lose, or everyone's gonna think it's pay to win. Because your marble looks so cool. Whoa, your graphics are being detached from you. Do you see that? That's weird. I think that's when it goes through the glass. Yeah, does anyone have show recommendations? Last of Us. I don't know, I'm hesitant on that, just cause like zombies and stuff. I'm so tired of zombies as a whole concept. It's really good. Maybe. I don't know. Dragon Prince? I've watched that. When does it get the new frickin' seasons? Wasn't there a trailer for a new season? I feel like I saw that. Thanks for the raid, Spenmeister. There is a new season out? Did I just miss that? I feel like I need to rewatch the whole thing. How long has it been since I watched that? I'm really bad at remembering shows. Which is good, because when I rewatch a show, I get surprised by the same things that surprised me when I watched it the first time. But when it's like, when shows release very slowly, I forget everything. I enjoy Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. I've watched both. I don't know about Outer Wilds. I don't know about like that though. The solutions to things in games, I remember. It's more like story moments. I don't know. Certain story moments. I'll just completely forget about it. What did I forgot about something in Gravity Falls, I'm pretty sure. That I'm like, how did I even forget about that? I think I just wasn't really thinking of the ending at all. Even though, like, obviously, if I thought about it for like 5 seconds, I would have remembered. I don't know. Overgarden Wall. I've talked about that. I saw that for the first time, like, later last year. In like November or something, and it was amazing. But I did just watch that. GG's Binary Dragon Seth. Van Kanja, Devil Sapphire, and Nier again. Infinity Train. I've watched that too! See, I've already watched all these because I watched all the good shit. That's a good show. And of course, all the good shows get cancelled. El Host, yep, watched it. I'm all caught up. I actually watched, that's the most recent thing I've watched was the Season 3, Episode 2. I watched that like last week. I don't know, I'm just in general, it's usually hard for me to get into new stuff. But I think a lot of shows have a pacing issue in the first part of the show. Especially like cartoon shows, animated shows. But I feel like so many shows, they want this like slow, episodic... They don't want it to be like super episodic at the start. And that just causes it to like kind of drag on before anything important happens. Or they do want it episodic? What are the words? What does episodic mean? They have to prove themselves to networks. Yeah, and that's just like any show. I feel like there's probably so many potential for like cool shows that have just been shot down by freaking like the leads of these companies that just don't have any creative interests at all and just want to make... They're like, oh, is this a general enough idea that a lot of people might watch it? Like, I wish more companies would let people make cool shit. Like, that's what's gonna end up... People are gonna fall in love with the cool, really cool, unique stuff. They're not gonna... I don't know, it's dumb. It always annoys me. Okay, yeah, episodic is what I don't like. When it's episodic, it's like, come on, dude. I don't care to watch the next episode, because it's not building up towards anything. Gravity Falls does that for like the first 20 episodes, and it's like, it took me so long to get through because I just like didn't care. Yeah, I've watched The Office, including the bad seasons. I actually do like that show. I know it's very... I don't know, mainstream. But I do like that show. Probably one of the shows I can actually connect with like random people who, I don't know, don't watch like animation and stuff on. Aaron carried the last seasons. I do like Aaron. But it just lost so much in the last couple seasons, it's like so meh. Avatar: Last Airbender is my favorite show of all time. I watched it like 3 times. I should watch it again though. GG's to himself, Sunday, Henry, Green, Baldo, and Voidblood. Hey, yeah. Feeling Spicy map. By Spice Boy. Yeah, I'm a bigger fan of animated shows, but I will watch live action stuff occasionally. Yeah, I don't I don't think I've watched any like adult animated shows and actually got through more than like a few episodes. Including BoJack Horseman, which apparently gets really good, but I was just so bored after the first couple episodes. Adventure Time, I watched the first few episodes and got bored. Same thing. It was so episodic and I just didn't care. It was kind of funny though. I found it funny. I like the humor. But something being like kind of funny is not enough to keep me watching the whole thing. Yeah, I've heard there's some good stuff in there, but it's just like, I don't know. How long do I have to watch it before I actually get interested? Stranger Things. I feel like I got bored of that after... I watched like the first 3 seasons and I just like don't even... Even though I heard the 4th was good, I just don't even care to watch it. I'm like burnt out of that show. I don't want to watch it anymore. Yeah, that should have been like a 1 or 2 season thing. Owl House is really good. I think, it does start off slow. But Season 2 is amazing. Season 3 has been really good so far, even if it's kind of rushed. It feels a bit rushed. Considering it was supposed to be a full season. Yeah, they've added a bunch of new stuff to the stage builder. I've kind of been slowly noticing more and more stuff every time I play. I kind of want to rewatch Korra. I haven't watched it since it came out. And back then I was like, it was alright. It didn't like catch me the same way Avatar did like at all, but I don't remember hating it like some people do. So I'm interested to like watch it now with like, now that I can actually, I feel like I have a better understanding of what makes something good now. At least enjoyable to myself. You mean top 10? I'm way back here. I'm in like top 50. Actually, probably not even top 50. Is it a crime if you recommend Game of Thrones? Yes, because I've heard such strong feelings about the ending. I've heard people say the entire show is terrible. Don't even try to watch it because the ending is so bad. I've heard it used to be the most amazing show, but it's so bad, don't even watch it. because of the ending. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, it makes me curious. How does that even happen? How do you pull that off? That's like intriguing to me. What's the worst ending I've ever experienced? I'm trying to think. Like, has an ending ever ruined something for me? I really don't think it has. Low percent true ending. I've had some, like, alternate endings of games I thought were shit, but then you can just get a better ending. Lost's ending was bad. Okay. We're gonna have to disagree on that completely. I love Lost's ending. I love Lost's ending. It gets me every time. The thing is, people are confused about the actual meaning of the ending. And a lot of people think it means they were all dead all along or whatever. That's not even what it's trying to convey. GG's to Mistoken, It's Turtle, Benny Heb, Ancient Dragon, and JSK Wilson. I think Lost went way downhill the last couple seasons. Last few seasons. But I still love that show, and I love the ending, and I think the last few episodes raised that show up so much to where it could have been. Because I think the first 2 seasons are incredible. I think 3's okay. 4's bad, 5's bad. 5's weird. It's maybe not bad. And then the end of 6 is like really cool. And it got me back into it. It was like, okay, that was actually a really satisfying few episodes, like learning about the history of the island and stuff. I don't know, I really like the last few episodes of that show. And the ending's very emotional. For me. Ending shows with cliffhangers and then they get cancelled. Yep. That's the worst. I love how Final Space's final episode leaves a beloved character trapped somewhere, and then it'll never get another season. Hatred. Arcane. Dude, the main reason. This is silly. Okay, maybe it's not the main reason. I have several reasons. I'll tell you my 2 reasons I haven't watched that show. 1, League of Legends. Like, the only reason I can think, like, League of Legends is just attached to, like, toxicity and, like, a terrible game. Like, everyone hates this game, everyone hates this franchise, but we play it anyways. And that's, like, all I think of when I think of League of Legends. And I think of just, like, heroes on a, like, screen and, like, I don't know, I don't think of a show or interesting story. And the other one is, oh, the misery. Why the shit would that be the theme of the show? Imagine Dragons, oh, the misery. That's not a... How is that a theme for a show? That does not make me want to watch the show, having Imagine Dragons do your main theme. Dude, that's like silly ass... This silly ass song that at this point has become so detached from even the original song. So just like Germa singing it badly. And it's just a complete joke at this point to me. It's the least serious thing in existence. So if I try to watch it, I'm just gonna be laughing at Oh the Misery. Like, I can't help myself. And that may seem like a very silly reason to not watch, but it's just the truth. Every single person is my enemy. Oh, the treachery. God fucking damn it. I can't detach it from that. Maybe I'll try watching it at some point. But I'm gonna laugh if there's like a serious moment happening and they're just playing Imagine Dragons. Whoa, you got yeeted off. It's gonna be like, we gotta end the fight. And then they like grab hands and it's like oh, the misery. Why is everyone dying? Dude, I used to really like Imagine Dragons. I used to, you know their first album? I bought that album and I listened to it a ton. I think back then I listened to a lot of like Coldplay and like The Killers and stuff like that. So it was kind of the similar style of music I liked a lot. I don't think that kind of music's bad nowadays, I just don't really prefer it. I remember really liking some songs, like It's Time. I didn't really like their big hits as much. I liked It's Time, I liked The Fall is a really good song. I can't really think of a bunch of them. Polaroid, yeah, that was a good album in general. The one that, like, Polaroid and The Fall and stuff. I remember liking that album. It hit harder than most of their songs, I feel like. Yeah, Smoke and Mirrors. On Top of the World is good. So yeah, I don't think they're a bad band. I just think I kind of outgrew that taste of it. I'll probably go back and listen to some of those songs and enjoy them still. But like, Oh the Misery has been ruined for me. And I didn't really like it that much anyways. It's kind of like that radioactive-y kind of song that I wasn't really big on anyways. Never really liked Radioactive a whole lot. Yeah, 21 Pilots, I loved 21 Pilots as well. That was later though, I got into that later. Their new stuff scared me off. I did like Blurry Face, but after that... Kinda like, you know... I think I'm good. Their first two albums, though, are freaking sick. Vessel was my favorite for a while. I actually never even listened to Icy. Or like whatever the newest one was. I liked a few songs off of their second newest one, like, yeah. I remember Nico and the Niners. And like Levitate. But just the album as a whole I didn't really get into, and then I just kind of stopped listening to them. Arcane's animation style. I feel like I must have seen it at some point. And maybe it just didn't look that amazing to me. Music taste now? A lot of emo. And like Midwest emo. Like more modern. Currently, I've been listening to a lot of Hotelier. And last year it was a lot of The World's a Beautiful Place. I'm No Longer Afraid to Die. I still listen to them a lot. My music ran out, by the way. What should we put on? Probably not streaming for much longer, so... It's a Night in the Woods song, sure. Yeah, I just like, I don't know. It's hard to describe the kind of, like, what makes me like a song. So I do still listen to some, like, indie rock and stuff, too. Arcane looks like a bunch of VTubers. '80s rock? I've never been into '80s rock. It's always been, like, if it's on, if someone has that on, I'm like, you know, it's kind of good. It's kind of, I'm not going to be mad about that. But I do not listen to that on my own. There's some stuff from the 90s, some 90s rock I did listen to a lot. Like Our Lady Peace and stuff. That may be more of a Canadian thing. Matthew Good Band. Same synth sound in every song. GG's to Yoshi Sir, Fighter First, Cheese Man Thing, Renther, and Okaper. What indie rock fans? See, for me, it's hard to like tell what even the genre is sometimes for me. I'm like, is this indie rock? I don't even know. Like, what makes it indie rock and not like emo and not like just rock? It all confuses together, if I'm honest. Those are just genres I've heard like bands I listen to described as, so I'm like, okay. I was really into post-rock for a while. I still listen to post-rock. But I think it was like a few years ago, that was all I listened to for like a full couple years. Just like instrumental, really long music. Still think that's some of the coolest music to listen to, but I don't know. I think I got tired, or I started missing lyrics, I think is what happened. When I listened to post-rock for so long, I was like, I miss lyrics and like voices. And I guess I've heard a lot of songs nowadays that are, they kind of invoke some of the same feelings of like, I don't know what it is. bit of like melancholy, a bit of maybe like struggle, but getting through. It's really hard to describe what I'm trying to think of. But a lot of post-rock songs I really liked were, they would kind of build up to this super dramatic moment at the end, slowly over time, and it's like this, the payoff of that moment at the end of the song. And like, I love shit like that. Is this a long map? No, it's 2 minutes. Alright, bye Maxi. Dude, I felt like the routing was kind of really not the best stream, but if people enjoyed it, that's good. I don't know, I didn't want to route the speedruns off stream, because I just don't want to. Like, I might as well make some content out of it. And I literally, this is the most views I've had in 2 months, so literally all I need to do is have Hollow Knight on and people will watch. Doesn't matter if I'm doing like boring routing shit. I don't read. I haven't read in so long. I always blame it on aphantasia. But like, I enjoyed books before, in the past. I can still enjoy books without visualizing anything, but I guess, I don't know, I have other stuff I'd rather be doing. I think a lot of the things I read were because I was in school and like, it was expected for you to read things. And now that I don't have that, it's like, well, don't have to read, let's do other stuff. GG's, Nico, Soybath Squid, Ali, Dragons, and Frederick. Read entire wikis worth of game lore. Yeah, I do, I don't know. I like watching videos of people tell me about stuff instead of reading it. I will read things sometimes. I'm not like, I am not going to read anything. Like, I've read articles, I'll read very long YouTube comments sometimes. But like, in terms of like a book, I haven't read a book in a long time. And I don't know if I'm gonna get back into books ever. It's just not really my thing. Well, I'll read like these discussions. Like recently, I've been watching like Das Zombies Rain World lore videos. And people, I've just been interested in the lore, so I'll go to the comments and people write out these like essays on their theories about the lore, and I'll just read the entire comment. Like stuff like that. I haven't watched the log series, I've just watched like the lore stuff. And the, a few of the Down 4 playthroughs. And like the cataloging stuff. Back when his mic was like painful to listen to. Oh. Tips for base Rain Worlds. It's hard to give tips for that. Follow the Overseer. Don't eat the glowy neurons. I say follow the Overseer when during my Rivulet playthrough, I was trying to do that. And it led to me getting stuck for like 3 hours. So that, again, I can't... There's only so much advice you can give. I think part of the game is just kind of being screwed over a lot and not knowing what to do. So when you eventually figure it out, it's like rewarding. Don't feel like you have to always be making progress. If you go on some 2-hour trek down some certain way and it just loops back, just accept that that happened. And just go try and find somewhere else to go. The Warrior series. Wait, Warrior Cats or something else? I know I read those, at least one of those as a kid, but I was really young. Firestar. And like Firestar gets made fun of for being like a house pet, a house cat. Oh, wait, nobody won. Oh. Rip. Was that a 99% death rate, or do we just suck? I didn't even check. Okay, we'll do a few more. Yeet? You can have Yeet as in your name, in the title of the map. Yeet. It was. There was that owl, those owl books. Where it was Guardians instead of Warriors. And they made a movie of it. I remember liking those too. I think I got more into the owl book. I think I was more into the owl one. Again though, I read those both when I was really young. Gahul. Zahoo, like an owl. Stopped reading when they described the owl puke. Yeah, they really talked about that a lot, didn't they? That's unearthing a memory. They talked about that way too much in that book. Oh yeah, now I don't think Wings of Fire was around when I was young. We didn't have those. I would have totally read that. We did have, there was that series of books with like the clay dragons that came to life. And had like the big dragon eye on the cover. I remember liking those too. And then I think they went off the rails on that series and they started going to like alternate dimensions and shit, and I stopped reading. Even as a kid, I'm like, I'm good, I'm done. What was it called? I know it was like Firestar. Ice Fire. I don't know what the first one was called. Those were like the sequels. I don't know. The Fire Within. Yeah, it might have been that. The Fire Within! I don't know, I remember liking it. I don't remember much about it now, but there were like these clay dragons that came to life. And there was like squirrels. I remember there was this moment that I remember as a kid I thought was the coolest thing ever. And like earlier in the book, they talk about how this like bell tower will ring like I don't know how many times. There's a certain amount of times that it'll ring when like death happens or something. And then it like happens later in the book. It's like, oh shit. I don't know. I don't remember how it went, but... Yeah, I'm pretty sure those books got really weird, because it started out as this, like, grounded story, where... some, like, college kid or whatever, moved in with his family, and then it turned out they were, like... They had the power to make these, like, clay alive dragons. But it was mostly grounded in, like, oh, it was just in their house, and they had, like, squirrels in the backyard and shit. And then it started getting, like, crazy. There was, like, this real-life dragons, and, like, they were on this monastery. I don't know, it got weird. I don't know why that happens to so many things. I guess it's, like... I think what happens is an author has this vision for a book idea, and they don't expect it to, like, blow up. And then they're like, oh shit, this is blowing up, and, like, the publishers are telling me to make a sequel. So I'm just gonna, like, make up all this random shit that makes no sense. That's probably what happens. You know what didn't go off the rails? The Bone visual comic novels. Visual novels? The Bone comics. Those got better and were freaking amazing all the way through, and I love those shit. I love them. I need to reread them. Masterpiece. And they were gonna make a Netflix show and it got cancelled because Netflix sucks and fuck Netflix. GG's S, Midnight Shapeshifter, Dash Hyphen, Data, and Leaf Whisperer. They were really gonna make a Bone animated show. I would have been so obsessed with that. It didn't even need to be, like, amazing. If they just did, like, a decent job on that, I would have loved that. That would have made me so happy. Okay, I think this will be the last one. 3K on S. Everyone get more money and you have a high chance of stealing the 3K. People put more money on S! What are you doing? It's a 1 in 26 chance and it's currently at over 50% odds. Why do so much people bet on that? You're gonna get a 30% payout, 35% odds payout for a 1 in 26 chance. if you win. That is not word. Where the S's at? I see some S's. Okay, maybe it's not 1 in 26. S is a pretty common letter. Although I'm not seeing any in the lead here. This map's so weird, I don't even know who's winning. Sword. It was a 96% death rate. We might not even have anyone finish then. Well, we had 100 people. So statistically, we should have someone finish. Okay, there's some S's way back there. None up here, though. Oh. Rip fly. Bounce. Oh, that's the end! You just have to bounce into the end. Everyone's missing. Yeah, just get the ending. Easy. Oh. That's not how you get the ending. You probably could get a lucky hit off one of the earlier pegs. That work? Oh, Yuma wins! RIP S voters. Is there so much people back here still? Well, you're all gonna get firewalled. Still only one person is finished. Yeet. Well, I just immediately got zapped. Oh, there's two. Why does this have so long of a timer on the end? There's still 40 seconds. Oh, we got 3 finishers. None of which with an S. But Seth could change that right now. Oh shit, you actually got it. Alright, GG's Yuma, Protonix, Not Leywin, Data Expunged, and Seth. That was like last second. I'm gonna read all your comments. Ubu. Alright everyone, thanks for watching today. We'll be doing the meme runs next Saturday. I think the only setup I need to do is set up a file for reverse any %. So that shouldn't take too long. And then we'll do like... I'll do all the runs and we'll make a video of all of them combined, probably. Should be fun. Might do, I kinda wanna do a randomizer, Hollow Knight randomizer soon too. Maybe a room rando. Just not sure what settings to use. And then I also have a new game I want to start. And eventually, we are going to finish the Twilight Princess rando. I don't know if we'll do it next week. But we'll get around to that. New rando mod? What is it? What's the new mod? Breakable walls and floors. What does that even mean? You break a floor and then it gives you an item? What the heck is that? That's stupid. I have to find the check to break the wall. Why? Why is that a thing? Alright. I'll probably be back on Tuesday. I don't know what I'll do, but we'll figure something out. Five-hour stream almost. I've been doing way more than 5 hours lately. I did a 6-hour stream during Rain World. I did like 5.5, like 10 times. I've been doing long streams. Alright, see you next time everyone. Goodbye.